Good, okay. So the second key insight from all 4 of our projects is there's limited awareness and research around climate issues right now. We're sort of in the turning point where all of our predictable weather patterns and things that we're used to seeing in nature are changing, and they're changing very rapidly. So we see different weather patterns and we don't really know what to make of them. So that's why studying and trying to create patterns from climate data is super, super important for solving issues in the future, whether it be conservation, infrastructure, things like that. Climate data is absolutely key. Let me stand over here. Our third key insight is overconsumption. The Western sort of modality of I pay for this, I can use as much of it as I want, is so prevalent in our society, and the way we use water is absolutely no different. You know, you don't even think when you're running your faucet to brush your teeth or flushing the toilet a couple more times than you should. These are all things that we can work on rethinking our habits and our mindset, and they actually make a big difference when sort of everybody contributes to that. And lastly, flexible planning and adaptation. There's so many policies, and planning is so difficult and it's so expensive. So if we can design something that is going to last for 100+ years, it's flexible for drought, for flood, for things like that. We don't know what climate change is going to bring, but being resilient is sort of the key here for the future of water. Oh, that's it. Woo! Cool. Yeah. So another thing I learned when I was working at the city is that so much of the infrastructure is outdated. One thing that we can really do to work on that is, let's say a pipe is super outdated, you can almost build a separate pipe beforehand, right beside it, and then once the first one breaks, you can connect it to the second pipe and it's already built, right? So these are sort of